can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. And begin to slow down your breath. Feeling the movement created by your deep breathing, this gentle expanding and releasing. And this can be something to come back to as often as you need, anytime you notice your mind wandered. Using your inhales to look for or create a feeling of spaciousness. Using your exhales to perhaps get more grounded and find more ease. You're welcome to have your eyes open or close as it's useful for you. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, reaching out long through your arms and legs, through your fingers and toes. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release. Bring your right knee in, grab hold of it, hug it in as close as you can, and then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your left leg. And then release, bend your knee and bring it across for a spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal and right arm on a high diagonal. The fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock with your knees, and then grab hold of just your left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close, and then straighten this leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Just release, bend your left knee and take it all the way across. Spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, circle or rock your knees. And then make your way up to sitting. So let's come into a comfortable cross-legged position. If you want to sit up on something and you have something, a blanket or cushion, feel free to grab that. Sitting as tall as you can. We're going to come into eagle arms. So one elbow will cross on top of the other. If you can, get the palms together. If they don't reach, you might grab a thumb or just focus on the elbows and put some pressure between them as if you're trying to pull them apart. And that'll help spread the upper back, back of the shoulders. And you can move around a little. Just exploring what you notice here. Notice which arm is on top, and then release and take a few gentle swings. And then let's bring the other arm on top. Again, some pressure between the arms, spreading the rib cage, spreading the upper back. And then release, a couple gentle swings. And then let's take the hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can. A little bit higher, last moment. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way up and then recross the leg so the other leg is in front or on top. Then we'll bring right arm up and over. Lean onto your left hand. Try not to tip off your sit bones. Keep both sit bones grounded. And circle, reach back. So you're exploring the range of motion you have for your shoulder joint. You can let your head kind of hang. So you might feel this through your side body, your neck, your shoulder. When you get to the beginning, we're going to curve around through center, so reaching out through the fingers. Start to reach through the other arm and then open up into a side bend on the other side. Both sit bones grounded, big reach out, and then circle your left arm back. You can kind of let your head hang towards the floor. Finish up the circle you're on, coming back to your side stretch. And again, we'll curve through center, maybe reach a little further out, all the way over. One big circle. When you get to the beginning, curve around through center, all the way over, one big circle. Now when you get to the beginning, let's curve to center and stay there. We're going to fold over the legs. So that might be just leaning into your fingertips, or you could walk your hands further forward, perhaps coming towards your elbows, or maybe even head to the floor. And you don't need to be able to fold more than you can fold. You're just letting go into the support beneath you. See if you can let the weight of your head drop, let your upper body drop. And then walk your way back up, roll your way back up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us again, shoulders roll back, elbows roll back. Puff up the chest, take it as high as you can. And then release, hands to knees, round back, lean back. Let's roll up from the base of the spine, still holding the knees. Pull the chest forward. See if we can come to an upper back arch with the back of the neck long. And then round back, bring your feet to the floor and bring hands behind the legs. Put a little pressure up on the backs of the legs as if you're trying to touch your head to your tailbone in the front. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back. So now abdominals are really working to support you. Feel free to come off what you're sitting on if that works better for you. So let's go back and forth between these two positions. We're going to exhale round, Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Now exhale back, release the arms and come down a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by your ears. Exhale back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Back. And up. Last one. Let's hold here, coming up, lifting up away from the sit bones. And you can choose how much you lean back, how much you lift the chest. In this strong position, can you relax your face? And then release, round back, holding here. So you work where it's needed, soften where it's not needed. And then release. Let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. So we're going to set the hands right under your shoulders. Step the feet back, so you bring your whole body into a straight, long line. Thighs lifting, belly lifting, chest lifting, the whole underside lifting up. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. Bend your elbows straight back. Let's come into a back bend here. And this could be as low or high as feels right for you. Maybe a little baby cobra. Could be coming up higher. Wherever you are, shoulders back and down so the neck is nice and long. And then back to down dog. Take your time. Lift the hips up and back. And you could start by pedaling out your feet, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of your legs. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You can take a little sway or shake out here. Letting go. What's not needed. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. You can step up to the front of the mat into mountain pose, Tadasana, standing tall. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, part way up. Step or hop your feet back. Coming through, high push-up, lower down, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and then back to down dog. And please take the time you need for everything you're doing. No need to rush. Move at the pace that you can pay attention to, that works for you. And here in down dog, let's take 5 deep breaths. You could also come to child's pose, dropping the knees, or to sitting. So any neutral shape, slow, steady breath. Last one here. Coming back through down dog, step or lightly hop your feet to the front of your mat, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee. If you would rather, you can do this from hands and knees by dropping the left knee to the floor. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then take a big step forward, high lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing, finding a distance that works for you, and then sweep the arms high. Sink hips low, deep bend in the right leg, straight long back leg. Let's grab the left wrist and take it across for a little side bend. Same thing other side, grab your right wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square. And with the upper body letting go. Like ragdoll, let your head hang, let your neck release. Last breath here. Big step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Sink low. So even in a strong pose like this, can you find ease? Can you relax your face? Can your breath be steady? Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor, make your way back to down dog. Taking your time, feeling whatever you're choosing to do. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent left knee, exploring your full range of motion. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then a big step forward, high lunge. Take your time, adjusting your footing, and then sweep arms high. Sink hips low. Let's grab the right wrist and take it across for a little side bend. Same thing other side, grab the left wrist, take it across. And back to center, interlace fingers behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top this time, though you don't normally cross. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to blocks. Can you find ease within the effort? Back leg is really working, but can you let your head hang? Let your face relax. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. So any movement transition, and then any neutral shape, down dog or child's pose or sitting. If it's useful, close your eyes. Last breath here. Let's make our way to sitting. Extend the legs forward. Inch your heels as far away from your hips as you can. And we're going to fold over the legs. So you may be able to reach your feet, in which case you can use that to lengthen and fold. If the feet are out of reach, you could put something around it, like a sock or strap or scarf, or have hands on the floor. So your hands are going to support you where it makes sense for you, going towards length, towards folding. And wherever you meet your edge, that's where there is to be. This isn't about folding or grabbing the feet, it's about stretching your hamstrings. So wherever you feel that stretch at your edge, stay there. And then every breath, just see if there's any more. So a little more length, maybe a little deeper fold, or did it become too much and you back out just a little? So you can continue to adjust. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's come back onto our backs. You can bring your knees into your chest. Maybe circle or rock. And then let's drop the feet to the floor, getting set up for bridge. Try and have your feet hip width apart, parallel right under your knees, and then press your feet down to lift your hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. You can kind of rock side to side to shrug your shoulders underneath you, spreading the upper back and lower back away from one another. And then release. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. Let's grab the soles of the feet on the inside for happy baby, pressing the knees towards the floor. And this can be done in stillness or with a little rocking. You can keep your legs bent or explore straightening them. And then just check in with your body. Is there anything you need to do to feel complete in your practice? Any pose or stretch or part of your body that needs some attention? You can take some time for Anything you want to do before coming into your final resting pose. And then eventually settling into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Getting as comfortable as you can, and then letting go of the control of your breath, letting go of trying to do anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today.